2025 Mercedes GLC Preview. Pros. Rich, roomy cabin. Great tech. So many choices. Cons. Resale values could be better. What's new? New plug-in hybrid variants. The 2025 Mercedes GLC is a strong player in the compact luxury SUV class with a wide range of impressive qualities. We expect pricing to start at around $50,000. The GLC is the best-selling Mercedes, which makes perfect sense. It's an ideal size for many buyers, while offering the kind of driving experience, technology, and prestige that comes with such a renowned badge. Here at Kelley Blue Book, it's one of our favorites as well, for exactly the same reasons. We've logged hundreds of hours driving and evaluating this generation of compact luxury SUVs, including the Mercedes GLC lineup. What's new for 2025? The GLC lineup grows by two plug-in hybrid models for 2025, the GLC350e and the high-performance Mercedes AMG GLC 63 SE. The current generation of GLC debuted for 2023, with the coupe variant arriving the following year, so everything from the design to the tech is contemporary. On-sale date. The 2025 GLC lineup should reach dealerships during the second half of 2024. 2025 Mercedes GLC pricing. We expect the 2025 Mercedes GLC to start at around $50,000. That would be for the rear-wheel drive GLC 300. Where it's optional, the 4MATIC all-wheel drive system is an extra $2,000 or so. Most buyers go for the GLC 300 4MATIC configuration. GLC 300 SUV Premium $50,000, estimate. GLC 300 SUV Exclusive $52,000, estimate. GLC 300 SUV Pinnacle $53,000, estimate. GLC 300 4MATIC Coupe AMG Line $61,500, estimate. GLC 300 4MATIC Coupe Pinnacle $64,500, estimate. GLC 350e 4MATIC SUV Premium $54,000, estimate. GLC 350e 4MATIC SUV Exclusive $59,000, estimate. GLC 350e 4MATIC SUV Pinnacle $64,000, estimate. AMG GLC 43 SUV $71,000, estimate. AMG GLC 63 SE Performance SUV $102,000, estimate. AMG GLC 43 Coupe $73,000, estimate. AMG GLC 63 SE Performance Coupe $104,000, estimate. These figures include both the manufacturer's suggested retail price, MSRP, and the factory-to-dealer delivery fee, destination charge. There's plenty of competition, including the Acura RDX, Audi Q5 and Q5 Sportback, BMW X3 and X4, Genesis GV70, Lexus NX, Porsche Macan, and Volvo XC60. Starting prices span from around $41,000, NX, to $61,000, Macan. Some of these offer hybrid or plug-in hybrid versions, along with a smattering of AMG rivals. Before buying a new GLC compact luxury SUV, check the Kelley Blue Book Fair Purchase Price to know what you should be paying. Resale values of the regular GLC SUV are a fraction below average, while the coupe and AMG models fare better. Recouping more money when selling a vehicle can mean a bigger down payment and lower monthly payments on the next one. Power, ride, and handling. The GLC 300 SUV can scoot from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.2 seconds, which is plenty quick. Mercedes vehicles are renowned for their comfortable ride quality, and the GLC sticks to the script. We've enjoyed our times in the GLC's excellent driver's seat, and appreciate the smoothness of the engine and transmission as much as the suspension. We've also noticed how quiet the cabin is while we've been on the move. Although the new 2025 GLC 350e plug-in hybrid has a meaty 406 lb-ft of torque to go with its 313 horsepower, Mercedes quotes a so-so 60 mph time of 6.6 seconds. This is the fuel-saving variant, after all. The AMG GLC models definitely have the power to entertain. The GLC 43 comes with 416 horsepower, which is impressive enough. The GLC 63 SE performance is enhanced by an electric motor to generate a jaw-dropping 671 horsepower and 752 lb-ft of torque. It can rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3.4 seconds, which is half a second quicker than the BMW X3M, for example. Fuel economy. The all-wheel drive GLC 304 MATIC achieves 26 mpg in combined city/highway driving, a couple of miles per gallon less than the rear-drive version, and the same amount less than the BMW X3 and Genesis GV70, both with all-wheel drive. There are no official fuel economy figures for the GLC 350E4 MATIC SUV plug-in hybrid just yet, but the electric-only range could be about 65 miles, which would be impressive. The battery allows DC fast charging for a full replenishment in about 30 minutes. Naturally, AMG performance versions of the GLC are not so frugal, but owners probably won't care that much. The AMG GLC 43 works out to 21 mpg combined, which seems quite acceptable to us. Plush interior. One of the GLC's perennial strengths has been its interior, plush, posh, and quite roomy for the class. This current generation takes such qualities to even higher levels. A 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster is standard and is the perfect tech complement to the 11.9-inch infotainment touchscreen. An accommodating 37.4 inches of rear legroom creates sufficient space for adults of average size. The Genesis GV70 is also generous in this area. And there's 21.9 cubic feet of cargo area behind the SUV's rear seats. Objectively, that will probably take most users' luggage. If that's an issue, the Genesis GV70 and BMW X3 both have a bit more than 28 cubic feet. We've found that there isn't much of a practicality penalty in the GLC coupe, about an inch less rear headroom, and no difference in rear legroom, and nearly a couple more inches than the X4. Sure, there's a couple less cubic feet of luggage space in the coupe compared with the SUV, at a still decent 19.2 cubic feet behind the rear seats, similar to the X4, and the shape of that area is not so friendly to extra-large suitcases. But how often do we need ultimate cargo carrying capacity? Elegant exterior. Mercedes knows when it's onto a good thing. It hasn't changed the GLC's exterior design radically. A conservative approach, sure, but we understand completely. It's still easily recognizable as a Mercedes, as it manages to add an air of elegance to the usual SUV look. The thing about the GLC coupe is that it has a different roof to its SUV stablemate. More sloped, arguably more stylish. We're just happy that people can have a choice. Who wouldn't enjoy being seen in this? We sure would. Our favorite features and tech. MBUX. Mercedes User Experience is the full name of this user-friendly infotainment system. It will recognize voice commands given in natural speech. Start by saying, "Hey, Mercedes," and the system is ready to adjust cabin temperature, calculate a new navigation destination, or carry out a host of other functions. Wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto are also standard. For MATIC. All-wheel drive is optional with the GLC 300 and standard in the new AMG models. It includes an off-road mode, although we wouldn't suggest going too far into the wild, along with a transparent hood camera feature that lets drivers see the terrain around the front wheels. Parktronic with active park assist. Although the GLC is classified as a compact vehicle, we always believe that having some extra help in tricky parking situations is never a bad thing. This feature is standard across the GLC range. The Parktronic part refers to parking sensors front and rear, while the active park assist will handle the steering when maneuvering into parallel spots. Burmester Audio. One of our favorite high-end audio manufacturers, a 13-speaker/390 watt surround sound system becomes standard in the mid-level exclusive trim. Driving assistance package. Well worth the investment of around $1,700, in our opinion. This optional bundle includes adaptive cruise control, intersection turning assistance, evasive steering assistance, and several other functions. Augmented video. Part of the inventory in the top Pinnacle trim, this superimposes things like direction arrows and street numbers over live video shown on the navigation screen. It's a big help when trying to reach an unfamiliar destination. And it's a cool bit of tech that we always love using. Engine and transmission. The GLC 300 employs a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine augmented by a mild hybrid setup that helps maximize efficiency as well as smooth out the fuel-saving automatic stop/restart function. Output is 255 horsepower and 295 lb-ft of torque. This goes through a 9-speed automatic transmission to either a standard rear-wheel drive configuration, or an optional all-wheel drive system. New this year, the GLC350E4 MATIC plug-in hybrid SUV has a total of 313 horsepower and 406 lb-ft from a combination of a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine and an electric motor. All-wheel drive is standard. The AMG GLC 43 has a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine with a mild hybrid setup, and makes a considerable 416 horsepower. The AMG GLC 63 SE Performance is, perhaps surprisingly, a plug-in hybrid. Only in this application it uses its extra electric-derived thrust in the pursuit of performance rather than economy. Same kind of combustion engine as the 43, plus an electric motor and substantial battery to create 671 horsepower and a mighty 752 lb-ft of torque. The gasoline unit makes 469 horsepower itself, staking a claim for the most powerful series production 4-cylinder engine in the world. Both AMG machines have 9-speed automatic transmissions and all-wheel drive as standard. 4-year/50,000 mile warranty. Mercedes has new car and powertrain warranties of 4 years or 50,000 miles, whichever happens first. These terms are typical among European automakers. Safety ratings. This generation of GLC has been named a top safety pick and by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, the institute's highest accolade. Standard safety equipment includes blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert,